Welcome friends. In last video for this project assignment, we have seen how to create this interactive dashboard where you can see the number of hours of work is being allocated to the individual staff over a period of the entire year. And I can use this slicer to slice and dice this data. So if I click only on the person one only, I can see the number of hours of work being assigned to that particular staff in this individual month or year. I can click on another person and this chart will get updated for that particular person. Recently, I was thinking of presenting this data in a little different format in this fashion over here. So I have the data for manager wise as well as staff wise being presented in this chart. So first is manager wise and another option is staff wise over here. And I have two types of different charts also, like bar chart and stack chart. Both of these charts have a different usability. So now currently the thing which you are seeing on screen is a bar chart. It is being used to identify the work allocation on individual basis. So you can see in the month of February, manager 3 has a lot of work, but manager 1 and 2 have a little less work compared to manager 3. So bar chart is being used for individual allocation of work analysis. And if I click on stack chart, I can view the total hours of work being managed by all the three managers together. So if you see in the month of Jan, Feb and March, we have still little availability to take additional work. Similar way for June as well as August, September and October. This way you can have a look at the manager wise work allocation or a manager wise work being managed. Same way you can look at the staff wise bar chart and stack chart. Staff wise you can see the individual allocation using the bar chart, and stack chart you can see in the all the months we have a still lot of availability so that we can take additional work and allocate to various people. In this video, I will be showing you how to create this dashboard. I will be closing this file and let's move on to the another file where I have the same data which I have used in the first video. Here we have the project names, project code, start date, end date, hours. This is the same table which we have created in the first video. So probably I won't be discussing it again in this video. Let's create a summary on a person wise basis and a manager wise basis. This format I have already inputted over here, so I won't be wasting in time in how to format this. Let us start using the sum if function. The first option is range over here. Let's go back to the project over here and let us select this range with the names. Let us keep this column as a constant. Now go back to our summary tab and let us select this cell with the person name. Let's put the column constant by pressing F4 3 times so that you can see a dollar sign is coming before B. Now let's go back to our project data and now select the month of January. Now this time we'll be keeping the rows constant by pressing F4 twice so that the dollar sign is appearing before the row number and not the column number, because when I copy the cell across in the summary data, I want this particular range to move to February. So let us press enter and we can see that for the month of January I don't have any work being allocated to person 1. Now let us copy paste this formula across, C and Control V. So you can see that same way I have got copied this data across all the months and we have got the summary of person wise allocation. Now you can see individual wise hours. I have considering 160 hours of a work individual staff can work upon in a given month, and on totality basis for all the 10 people it will be 1600 hours. The same way which we have done sum if function, I will be doing it over here as well. Let us do sum if. Let's go back to project data. Now this time select the manager, press F4 single time. We want to keep this entire range as a constant. Let's go back to our summary, select manager, press F4 3 times so that column is constant. And now a month, this time press F4 2 times so that the rows are constant. Now let us copy this across. Okay, now let us format it a little bit. Okay, we have our data summarized over here with the use of sum if functions. Now we will be creating a charts out of this. I have already created a blank sheet for the creation of a chart. Now here you can see that I have just made a particular range as a constant, like 22 rows, and the columns over here you can see that the number of columns are approximately 21 columns I have taken up, so that it is a constant across all the charts which we'll be creating. We'll be creating the 4 charts over here. The first is manager wise stack chart, second is manager wise bar chart, third is staff wise stack chart, and fourth is staff wise bar chart. So let us start creating these charts out of this summary. The first one is manager wise stack chart. So let us select this entire region. Now stack chart, as I told you, this will be for the total number of hours. So this time we'll be selecting this total number of hours with control key pressed, and we have selected this. Now press Alt F1 so that your charts are created. Select this, Control X. Let's go back to our chart sheet and paste it over here. So let us increase this a little bit. Okay, let us see from the format how much width and height we have given. So let us make it 4.2 and 13.7. okay, as a constant. So manager wise, okay, I will have to click within this manager wise stacked. So as of now, if you see, this is a bar chart, but we will have to go to design and change the chart type over here by selecting the stacked column chart. Okay, so let us put the legends at the top. Click on this, and under legend drop down you can select at top. Okay, select this total hours chart and click on chart type over here. This window will open up, and from stack column change it to line chart over here. Okay, this way you can see that a horizontal line has been placed, and here you can see the total number of hours for all the managers. Let us put the data labels for this. No, not data tables, data labels. Okay, select this 900 and press delete. We don't require that. Now change the font size over here. Calibri, yes, and this will be 11. Okay, so we have appropriate font size over here. Let us change this to white color, same way for others as well. Select this. Okay, now it looks good. Same way I will be creating the charts for manager wise bar as well as staff wise stacked and staff wise bar. I will be pausing this video and will come back once I have those charts created. Okay, now you can see that I have all the 4 charts being created. First is like manager wise stack chart, another is manager wise bar chart, the third one is staff wise stack chart, and fourth one is staff wise bar chart. You would notice that I have put these charts within the borders only, which I have created over here for 22 rows and 21 different columns. There is a reason behind this. I am putting this entire chart into this range only. So let us now select this all the range and give it a name over here. So first of all, let us select all the cells within this range and go to merge. The first cell only you will have to change it. So this time just select that entire range, and within this name box just type whatever names you want to give it. I would give man stacked over here. So for this second charts, I will be selecting the range for this chart and giving it a name of manager bar, MAN underscore bar. Okay, now the third one, now here will be giving a name of staff stacked one, staff stacked. Okay, and for the staff wise bar as well, same procedure. We'll have to select this entire range and give it a name. staff underscore bar. Notice that I am not inserting a space over here. Instead of space, I am inserting a underscore mark over here. So now let's move on to the next part over here. So now we will be selecting the charts based on our manager wise and staff wise bar. These two options or two buttons we need to have. So let us go back to our this and let us start typing serial type manager wise staff wise. Okay, 1 2. Now serial number type 3 bar chart 4 stack chart. Now let us create a pivot table out of this existing worksheet only. I'm just putting that pivot table over here. Okay, so let us, okay, so this chart I have just created a pivot table out of this. Similar way for this as well. Let us create a pivot table and put it over here only. Okay, same way. Okay, so now the first cells in each of these pivot, let us give it a name. Pivot 1 selection. Okay, this is, and for this cell only the first cell over here, I'll give it a name pivot 2 select. Okay, so now let us see what do we want. The first one is manager wise. Okay, let us type this bar manager wise start. This is the combination which we require to be presented in our chart. I am just typing this bar staff wise start. Okay, so now this should be our first chart, because if you see the way we have presented over here. Okay, the first one is manager wise stack chart with changing a little bit. Second chart is this one, third chart is this, and fourth chart is this. In this our category or the charts which we have created over here. Fine. Now based on the selections over here, it will be in the based on the selections in these pivot tables, it should be showing the charts like this way, manager wise stacked and manager wise bar over here. So the way the combination will be working over here, let us select pivot 1 selection, and for this pivot 2 selection. So what is going to be displayed over here for this combination? So first one manager wise stacked and 4. If something gets displayed over here, it should be like this 1 and 3. Same way for this 2 and 4, and for 2 and 3 let us see combined. Okay, so what should be the combination of this? It's like this. So 1 4, just double click. This should be the combination over here in this pivot table. Now we will be inserting a slices from our analyze tab in pivot table. Select type. Okay, so we have this little slicer over here. Same way, let us click on this second pivot table and insert a slicer for a type. So we have our buttons created ready. So let us right click this, go to slicer settings and display header, remove this. Same way for our first slicer as well, right click, go to slicer settings and remove display header. Done. We have this slicers created. Now if you click on this manager wise, it will show 1 over here. If you click staff wise, it will show 2 over here. And same way for this as well, like start and bar chart. So now suppose something, if I am typing pivot, okay, is equal to pivot select. So now if you see the way this cells will also get updated based on the slices which are coming. 2 is coming over here based on this stacked 2 4. So now combine both of these two. So what is getting displayed over here is 2 4. Now something is 2 4 is getting displayed, it should be showing a third chart over here, manage staff wise stack chart. So let us see what is coming over here. So now based on the 24 selection, we should be showing a third chart which is staff wise stack. Now we'll be using a match function over here. Select this and let us find the position over here, and it will show a third chart. And finally the choose function, which we'll be using it based on this F4 comma. Now let us start typing man. The first thing should be stacked, then second bar staff stacked, and finally staff bar chart. Done. It will show a value error, don't worry about it. Just press F2 and copy this entirely and go to your formulas ribbon, and under this name manager select this, create a new chart to show, and under this refers to, just paste that and click OK. Okay, the name you have entered is invalid. Okay, if you see in the names it has to be underscore instead of space, so that's the mistake which I have done. Now click OK, it will get accepted. Now close this. Now let us go back to our charts and select the first chart over here, Control C, go back to your dashboard. This sheet I have just created in the same fashion the way I have created in first one. Now this time let's go to paste and select link picture over here. So we have selected link picture. Now let us go back to chart selection, Control and select both of this. Let's go back, Control X and Control V over here, paste both of them over here, and let us align them a little bit. Okay, select both of this, so options, under align middle. Okay, done. Now selecting this chart, go to your formula bar, just delete that and start typing chart. You will be seeing chart to show over here. Select that and press tab and click enter. So you can see that staff wise stack chart is coming. If you click on manager wise staff chart is coming. Same way if you click on bar chart, you have a bar chart over here and staff wise. So this chart is being ready for you. Based on the changes over here, whatever you are going to make, immediately this will get reflected over here. So post your queries on YouTube. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Bye.